Hi friends, today we will discuss how to configure SAML2 authentication module in OpenAI. In the previous video, I have explained how to configure SAML2 in OpenAI. So this is the continuous video. So please go through the previous video and use this video to configure SAML2 authentication module. Okay. So before going to explain, we have I'm going to start the applications. So we have to go to ForgeRock folder, blog, and we have a SAML2. So in the previous video, I have explained like how to configure the IDP Tomcat and how to configure the SP Tomcat. Okay, now I'm going to start the IDP Tomcat. So not button. The same way we have to start the SP Tomcat also. So type here like a CMD. Here also you have to type the same command. So it will take 1 minute, might be because of and it's depending on the system performance. Okay. Yeah, the Tomcats are started. Okay, now here you can see Tomcat startup in this minutes. Okay, the same way SP and IDP both are started. Now we'll go to open the application. Okay, now go to Firefox. Okay, here we can access the IDP application. Like you can see here, idpexample.org 8083. Okay, these are the details we have already. Like you see here. So this is done already in the previous video. Identity provider, SPA provider configuration. Yeah. So this is our prerequisite setups, and these are the important URLs for the IDP and as well as SP also. Okay. Yeah. Now, so we are accessing the IDP OpenAI. The same way we have to access SP application from Chrome. Okay. SP.example. Yeah. So now we are able to accessing IDP and SP application in two different browsers. Okay, so don't open both applications in the same browser because of we are maintaining OpenAIM using the cookies now. So then you cannot able to log in uh, in the in different users in the same browser. But better clear understanding. So we have to log in. We have to access both applications in different browsers. Okay. Now we are in the IDP. So go to IDP application, log in into our IDP application by using AMadmin username and password. Okay. So go to top level realm. So here already we have done in the SAML2 configuration in the previous video. So I will show you what are the things already we have done. Go to the application and federation. So here already we have exported the imported the SAML metadata information of SP into IDP. The same way IDP metadata imported into the SP. Okay, so here also you can log in into SP application and see the details. Go to application federation. Here you can see entity providers. Yeah, so already I have done SAML2 configuration in both OpenAIM servers because OpenAIM providing IDP as well as SP means OpenAIM will act as a acting as a IDP provider as well as service provider. Okay, so now we have to configure how to configure SAML2 authentication module. Okay, then go to the so we are going to configuring the authentication module in the service provider. Okay, now go to top level relay and go to authentication, go to modules. So here click on the add module. So I'm going to giving SAML to test SAML to test. So already I have given the same name, so I will give different name, SAML test. Okay, SAML test. Okay, and select the SAML to give the SAML to test new. Okay, so click on create. Yeah, so this is the form we need to fill. Like what are the things we need to fill, I will tell you. So here IDP entity ID we have to give, and we have to know here SP metalias is by default is the SP, and we have to, it will be like a true only, allow IDP to create the name ID and all. And here no need to do any changes here, just we have to add the IDP entity ID. Okay, the IDP entity ID is nothing but this URL of the our IDP application, idp.example.com 803. So okay, click on save changes. Okay, you can also see here what is the IDP, how to take, why you have to take the only this name. Okay, because of already we have imported the IDP metadata information into SP. So here also you can get it the metadata IDP entity ID. Go to this application federation, go to entity providers. Yeah, here you can see, click on this one. Okay, this is the entity provider, so this name only we have to give. Okay, this name only we have to give there, whereas IDP entity ID. Okay, so now we have configured the authentication, SAML to authentication module. So go to authentication and module, SAML test new. Okay, so here only we have given the IDP entity ID, and apart from that we didn't given anything. Okay, we didn't give anything. So now, yeah, now we have done the configuration. Now how to validate this is SAML test new module working. Okay, now go open the incognito window better. Okay, now sp.example. So we have configured where inside the sp, so you have to use the sp application here, in xua question mark and auth in, yeah, you can, if you want you can add the realm also, but we have configured the authentication module in the inside the top level realm. So you have to mention realm equal to slash, sorry, slash and ampersand auth index type equal to module. The same way we have to give auth index value. So these are the authentication module accessing. Already I have explained many videos, so you can go through those videos and see that how we are typing the URL and all. So auth index type equal to module. If it is a chain, we have to type this service. So then auth index value we have to give the name, authentication module name, like SAML to test new we have given, correct? So give it like this. Yeah, enter. See now it's redirected to the IDP application. It's redirected to the IDP application. Okay, now we'll do one thing. So we'll create a new user for this authentication module testing. Okay, go to the identities. So click on identities, like demo sp3. So I'm giving this username and admin 1234 demo sp3 at the rate example.net. Click on create. Same way, click on save changes. The same way in the IDP side also I'm going to creating one more account. We are in the IDP application. Go to identities, click on identity demo IDP3 and the password. You have to give anything and give that email ID idp3 at the rate example.org. Okay. Yeah, so now we have created users in IDP as well as in SP also. Okay, so now we have, so this is the, you can think this is the one user only, but the user having the different email IDs and different username in IDP, and the same way different username and different email ID in the SP also. So now we are going to making the single sign-on by using the SAML to authentication module. Okay. So here also we have a demo SP3. So now go to our previous window. So now, so I will share that authentication module how to execute. Okay. So here we have entered this. So I will show you once again. SP application AMSP slash XUA question mark. Sorry, XUA question mark realm equal to slash, because of its top level realm, and then auth index auth index type equal to module, and auth index value equal to SAML2 test new. Okay, yeah, that's all. Enter. Now it's redirecting to. So somewhere we have written wrong. XUA question mark realm equal to slash auth index type equal to module auth index value equal to test new. Yeah, it's correct. Let's once again. Yeah, it's now redirect to the IDP application. Now enter the IDP username and password. So what is the demo IDP? Demo IDP 3 and password. Click on login. Unable to link local user to remote user. Okay. Yeah, we'll check that configuration again. Yeah, we will log again. We will try to re-log in the same thing. sp.example.8082 AMSP. Sorry. With this URL, I opened Firefox in private window. So here we have to type realm equal to slash auth index type equal to module auth index value equal to SAML2 test new. Yeah, enter. So now it's redirected to the IDP application. Then enter the username demo IDP 3 and password. So click again, return to login here. So this is not linked with already SP account. So it is showing the the account IDP account not linked with the SP account. That's why it is showing here. Then you click again on login. Then it will enter the. Then here you have to enter the SP username and password. So what is the SP username and password? Demo SP3 and password. Click on login. Single sign-on succeeded. Okay. So now try to again access the same application again, like a slash realm index type equal to module and auth index value equal to SAML2 test new. Okay, copy this URL. Maybe you can use it later also. Yeah, enter. See, now it's coming to the profile page is displaying. Okay, because of it's already the user is logged in. Okay, then close this browser again, open the new private window again, try to access the same application. Then what will happen? See, So this SP application is redirected to the IDP application. Then now again enter the IDP username and password. Then demo IDP 3 and admin 1 2 3 4. So now what will happen next? It will not ask authenticate re-authentication in SP because of this already account is linked with the SP account. Okay, click on login. See now directly single sign and succeeded came. So now it is asking only one time authentication, that is the only IDP side, not asking at SP side. So both side asking authentication at the time of initial time. Okay, so that is the authentication module. Okay, so so this is the configuration of authentication module in SP side. Okay, no need, because the SP we have providing the services, correct? So we are going to using the IDP application because of that IDP having the user details like that. Okay, yeah, this is a SAML to authentication module configuration. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe and give the comments. Thank you.